Everyman Driver Nation, welcome behind the wheel of the redesigned 2016 Lincoln MKX all-wheel drive. I'm Dave Erickson. Thanks so much for watching. This is a mid-size luxury crossover SUV. Lots of technology inside. It's a beautiful exterior in my opinion. It's the first time I've driven a Lincoln for Everyman Driver, and this thing is loaded. We're talking about the optional 2.7-liter V6 EcoBoost engine, technology package, luxury package, driver assistance package. The price point, in my opinion, a little too high, but if you're a fan of the Ford brand and their products, I think you might like this. So I'm going to go over some of the things I've discovered this week in my week of driving. I already did a just arrived version of this vehicle last week or a week and a half ago, so I gave a lot of detail, actually more than I thought I would in that video. So more about what I've experienced, average miles per gallon, some of the safety features that I like, a little more detail with the back seat, legroom and headroom and cargo volume. So let's go ahead and get started. As far as the exterior, you got a panoramic vista roof with power shade, heated power mirrors with memory and security approach lamps, a rear spoiler, split wing grille, pretty nice on the outside. Interior wise, heated and cooled front seats, 10-way with driver memory, dual zone electronic climate control, premium leather wrapped steering wheel with cruise, audio, climate, and media controls, leather seating surfaces throughout. It's got the rear console armrest with a cup holder. Functionally, they're talking about four-wheel disc brakes, anti-lock braking system, adaptive HID headlamps, configurable daytime running lamps, the voice-activated navigation system, sync with My Lincoln Touch, a media hub here, remote start, tire pressure monitoring system. I think you get the idea. Plus a standard 4-year 50,000-mile warranty and a 6-year 70,000-mile powertrain warranty. Now, under the hood, you have two engine options. The standard 3.7-liter V6, 303 horses, 278 pound-feet of torque, or our engine here, which is new, 2.7-liter V6 EcoBoost, twin turbocharged, 335 horses, 380 pound-feet of torque. Both made it to a 6-speed automatic transmission. You have the option of front wheel or all-wheel drive, and it has 7.8 inches of ground clearance. Fuel economy, 17 city, 24 highway. We've been getting around 17 in mixed driving, and we put about 120 miles on it so far this week. Here's a look at your backseat legroom and headroom. Again, this is a 2-row passenger vehicle. No 3rd row, which means a lot more space here for the back 3 passengers. This was my driving position up front. Lots of space, no concerns whatsoever. Look at that. I got four fingers between my knee and the back of the seat. There's even an indent here, so that's nice. You've got heated back seats as well. Open this up, you have a plug-in, so if you want to charge something while you're on the go, you can do that right there. Pretty cool. Headroom, not concerned whatsoever for a guy who's 5'11". The panoramic sunroof makes it even better. Tons of headroom and comfort. I'm going to use two interesting words here: soft and supple. That's how I would describe these seats. Fold down armrest, press the button here, out comes 2 cup holders. Slide over. Comfort-wise, the seat needs to be pushed up, but there's plenty of room. Right here, you can definitely get 3 Everyman drivers in the back seat, so I like that. There are no adjustments here to slide the seat back and forth, so that's one limitation. Interesting, with our vehicle here, we've got inflatable seat belts, so one more extra safety feature in the back. Some people might complain these are bulky, but for the safety benefit, I wouldn't be concerned about the bulk of this versus that. I mean, is that really a big difference? No, it's not. Safety is more important. Oh yeah, I mentioned you can't slide the seat forward or back, not a big deal. You do have the option of leaning the seat back. Same thing over there. So now, get back where it was. Chilling like a villain, like Bob Dylan. That was a terrible rhyme. Lots of cubby holes and storage and trays in the front cabin. Interesting placement, I think, of the trays down here. Look at this. Look at that space. A little hard to get to, but if you are leaving your vehicle, you want to put something down there out of view. Let's say you want to put your cell phone down there. No one can really see it from up above. There's even one more spot over here. See that right there? Hello. You can put a phone right there. I think that's probably the best place to put something to keep it out of view for security reasons, safety reasons. 2 cup holders right here. Open this up, storage there. Pop this open. That goes down about that far. So from here to there is how deep that is. There's also a little slot. I'm gonna go over there and show you right next to the seats, which I'm not sure what it's for, but it seems interesting that it's there. And of course you have some stuff in the door panels. This is the area I'm talking about. There's one more little storage spot. I'm not sure what you would put down here. I guess you could put your phone. I'm not sure if you want to put your phone down there, but maybe you could. Put a phone down there, keys. Anyways, just one more spot that it's got to have a purpose, right? Anyways, there are 4 ways to open the liftgate of the MKX. There is a push button just left of the steering wheel. Of course, there's a button here. You double click it on the key fob. There's also a button just right of the backup camera below the whole Lincoln icon right around here. The 4th way, I love this. I like that more manufacturers are doing this because we're busy adults. Our hands are full, groceries, our kids, whatever it is. So let's say I got some groceries right here. Quick kick underneath the bumper. Look how fast that was. That was simple, wasn't hard. You don't lose your balance. Very simple. Now behind this back row seats, only a 5-passenger 2-row SUV, you got 37 cubic feet of volume. That's not too bad, right? Fold those down, what you do with these buttons here easily. 1 and 2, about 68 cubic feet of volume. That's a big number, but smaller than what the CR-V offers. CR-V is closer to 70 cubic feet of cargo space. So a little bit disappointing that this mid-size luxury crossover SUV has less cargo volume with all the seats down than a Honda CR-V, but there's always a trade-off of pros and cons of that, right? And just below your floorboard here, you have a spare tire and some other plastic bin storage capacity just below that. Okay, so when you want to walk away, push a button here along the edge, it closes up, go about your business. All right, let's go for a drive and show you some of the cool safety features and technology involved in the Lincoln MKX. Got your gear shifters up here on the left-hand side, all push button, which relieves and opens up space down here in your center console. Right now I have my phone plugged in. It's also Bluetooth capable, so now if I get a phone call, I can take care of it right here or use what's on the steering wheel to answer the phone. So I have it in reverse. We have this 360 view, so there's a camera just below the icon on the hood or the nose, which opens up and when you put it in reverse, otherwise it's hidden behind that. Cameras behind both side mirrors and one in the back. So I've got all the way around the car and one here in the back as well. So put it reverse, let's go. Don't always rely on this though. Be sure to look over your shoulder and use the side mirrors. Pop it and drive. This right here is your sport mode. So there's different driving modes as well. I'm going to show you a couple of things here. One is the power and acceleration in this vehicle. Of course, we have that 2.7 liter V6 engine. So I'm gonna leave it in drive. I'm going at 20 miles per hour here. I'm gonna punch it, and you're gonna feel, or at least I'm gonna feel, all 335 horses. Here we go, and go. So up to 60 in a matter of 4 seconds or so. All right, one of my favorite features in this car is the lane keeping assist system. So I'm gonna go down here, I'm gonna go the speed limit, which is about 45, 50 on this road, and I'm gonna let the car drift a little bit to the right, and in my instrument cluster, it's gonna vibrate and give me a yellow indicator, which it did, that next to the car I was going over, it says keep hands on the steering wheel. It brought me back to center. I'm gonna try the same thing here on the left-hand side, now that I have a yellow line over here on the left. So I'm going down the road, let's say you're distracted, you're not paying attention. Well, the car is gonna recognize there's a straight line, and it's gonna bring me back, it just did, brought me back to center, and now I've got 2 green lines here in the instrument cluster around the car, but if I go left, it's gonna light up yellow, it did, and now it's bringing me back, and I'm gonna go on a hard corner here. Oh, look at that. Look at this hard turn, it brought me back and gave me a bit of a jolt because I was crossing over that line a little too aggressively. It's funny, during the course of driving the Lincoln MKX this week, I discovered when I was adjusting my seat, the option of a massage seat for both driver and passenger. And I know I only put 120 miles on it so far this week. I would have put a lot more on it if I would have discovered this massage option earlier. They have a low and high setting. I've been doing it on low, and it just makes the drive more comfortable and no rush. The MKX has some stiff competition in this mid-size luxury crossover SUV segment. Vehicles such as the Infiniti QX70, Volvo XC60, Nissan Murano, Audi Q5, and the Lexus RX, just to name a few. Comfort-wise, while driving the Lincoln, everything seems to be in a good spot to fit my body. Nice spot here for my elbow on both sides. Steering wheel is in a good placement. I've already made my adjustments here in my seat. Center console, you know, it's not driver-centric, which is fine for me. Nice cascading waterfall style here as it flows down. Although some of these trays and bins down below feel like they're wasted. Although I do see the benefit of having these trays here for security reasons. Let's say you wanted to keep something valuable like your phone, some keys, some change, your wallet. Put them there when you're leaving the car temporarily and no one can see them. But a lot of extra space down here. I don't know what they could do differently, but it just seems like it's kind of hard to get to if you want to use it, at least while on the go. But there is plenty of storage, which is actually pretty deep, and multiple USB ports. I like that because I like to charge my smartphones on the go. Love this panoramic sunroof, which has adjustability to go halfway back and then all the way back, and then also can open up as well. Really like the luxury touches with this brushed metal and the leather and the wood here on the side. You can really tell there's an upscale feel to it. It's a nice, comfortable ride to be in, and these, let's call them plush leather seats. Again, I'm really loving the massage seats because now I'm getting it a little bit on the low side. I like that. Let me move this. That feels good. Okay, and of course the passenger can get that massaging too. You know, the difference between this and a non-luxury Ford product is it's going to be the price point. I really think that's the key to it. You know, you're looking at a price over $60,000. Not sure if you're going to get your money's worth. Seems a little bit, maybe, I don't know, $8,000, $10,000 more than it should be. Although this is loaded, I don't know. I think you definitely have to test drive other vehicles to see what fits your needs and if it's something necessary to pay that much money for a crossover of this size. Just my opinion. The next step, of course, is for you to give it a test drive if you're interested. And to do that, I want you to go to car.show/Everyman Driver. Use the drop-down menu, choose Ford, MKX, and then type in your zip code. When you do that, you can choose which dealerships in your area will send you a competitive quote. And when dealers compete for your business, you will get the best deal possible. Again, that's car.show/Everyman Driver. Thanks again for watching. Have a great one. See you next time.